Our exit poll is suggesting that there will be a Conservative majority when all the votes are counted after this election of December 2019. The Conservatives on 368 seats and Labour way down on 191. An exit poll, but it's a very big sample and it's across the UK, and it is suggesting a pretty solid majority for Boris Johnson and you and your team. So your initial reaction to that?
Well, I think first of all we should all recognise that this is a projection and not an actual result. And Hugh, you've said this, Laura said this in her opening remarks as well. We'll see the results coming through.
Sunderland City Council also, as ever, very, very efficient in their counting.
John McDonnell, Shadow Chancellor. If this exit poll is anywhere near right, this result is a catastrophe for you, Jeremy Corbyn, and the Labour Party.
It's extremely, if it is anywhere near this.
Just anywhere.
Anywhere near, you're right. This will be extremely disappointing for them.
Nigel Farage, the leader of the Brexit Party, another general election, another failure to win a single seat.
Yeah, but we've used our influence, and that's the important thing. Now, if you ask me, would I like to have won a few seats? Yes, of course.
No, I worked that out.
Of course.
Let's go to Blythe Valley.
Ian Levy, the Conservative Party candidate, 17,000.
This is one of the big moments of the night. There's no question about it at all.
And I would like to thank Boris, because I would say that I'm going to be on that train on Monday. I'm going to London. We're going to get Brexit done.
Gareth Snell, he's defending a majority of almost 4,000. He joins us from the constituency. Mr. Snell, how is it looking for you tonight?
Oh, it's disastrous. I mean, the exit poll is a catastrophe for the Labour Party. Obviously, I suspect my seat will be part of the list of seats that fall to the Conservatives this evening.
Jenkinson, Mark, the Conservative Party, 20,000.
That's a very significant result from Workington in Cumbria. This seat has been held by Labour since 1918.
Margaret Ferrier, Scottish National Party, 23,775.
Well, that's quite a win for the Scottish National Party in Rutherglen and Hamilton West. Margaret Ferrier, a former MP here, now being re-elected.
The shade over half the House of 650 MPs. And let's see what we think is going to be the situation by the end of the night. So we have the Conservatives now, we're projecting on 357 seats. So they were 318 before this election, going up to 357. Now we see Labour. We think Labour will get beyond 200. Under our projection, they'll get over 200, 201. Still not as many as Michael Foot got in their disastrous 1983 election, because he was on 209. SNP now, a brilliant night for the SNP in Scotland. We project them on 55. Lib Dems, no progress to write home about, really, 13. Plaid Cymru, we project still on 4 by the end of the evening, and the Greens still on 1, and then the others, 19, mainly Northern Ireland.
As Zach Goldsmith, the Conservative Party candidate, 26,793. Olney, Sarah Jane, Liberal Democrats, 34,559.
Well, as the
because they
returning
did
officer
not
goes
bear
through
the
some of the
official mark.
logistics there, that is a remarkable result when you look at the size of the vote that the Lib Dems have garnered there in Richmond Park. Zach Goldsmith, the MP since 2017 and was the MP between 2010 and 2016, who attends Cabinet as Minister for the Environment, an ex-London mayoral candidate. Well, he's been very heavily defeated, really, there, when you think of the balance of the votes here.
Jeremy Bernard Corbyn, Labour Party, 34,603.
This is obviously a very disappointing night for the Labour Party with the result that we've got. But I want to say this. In the election campaign, we put forward a manifesto of hope, a manifesto of unity, and a manifesto that would help to right the wrongs and the injustices and inequalities that exist in this country.
Nicholas Anthony Fletcher, known as Nick Fletcher, the Conservative Party candidate, 19,609. Caroline Louise Flint, Labour Party, 15,979.
We're going straight to Uxbridge, where the Prime Minister's seat is, and let's join the returning officer.
Johnson, Alexander Boris de Pfeffel, commonly known as Boris Johnson, the Conservative Party candidate, 25,000. $25,351. Boris Johnson is duly...
Because clearly lots of results are still coming in and we're still only dealing with projections, but at this stage it does look as though this One Nation Conservative government has been given a powerful new mandate to get Brexit done. And not just to get Brexit done, but to unite this country and to take it forward and to focus on the priorities of the British people. The returning officers, I thank my fellow candidates in all their glory, Lord Buckethead and others, Elmo and others. Forgive me if I don't identify them all.
Amy Callaghan, Scottish National Party, SNP, 19,672. Joe Swinson, Scottish Liberal Democrats, 19,523. And I declare that Amy Callaghan is elected to serve in the United Kingdom Parliament.
Lucas Caroline, Green Party, 33,151. And I declare that Caroline Lucas is duly elected as a Member of Parliament for the
So Caroline Lucas, the MP here since 2010, the first Green MP, former co-leader of the Green Party, re-elected with a big majority.
And despite, on the doorsteps, people would say, we really like you, Caroline, we really respect what you've done, but those were the two challenges that came up time and time again.
And Bolsover the seat that crossed the line and got them to 326.
Well, fancy that. And Jeremy, thanks very much for underlining the fact that Bolsover was that mark, because, of course, it now means that Dennis Skinner is no longer in the House of Commons. 87-year-old Dennis Skinner is no longer in the House of Commons.
Friends, today we celebrate a victory for the British people.
Well, we have just one more tile to lay, and that is St Ives in Cornwall. It always takes a long time because of the votes coming in from the silly hours, but things have changed dramatically across a lot of the UK. But if I show you the map as it was last night when we started, the 2017 election colours on the right of your screen, and the election results now, the 2019 election results, you can see just how dramatically things have changed in the north of England.
mandate and this majority, we will at last be able to do what? You've been paying attention. Because this election means that getting Brexit done is now the irrefutable, irresistible, unarguable decision of the British people.
Our thanks to everyone in the BBC team over the last 11 hours or so. A remarkable night and now a Conservative majority government. Thanks for watching and goodbye.